Blessings to all. Share this YouTube for everyone to see and kick the neck.
56. Kanchanaskandha Jataka. Yophatana chithena, patha manso naro bhaveti kusaleg dhamman, yoga bamasa pattiya papune anupabbana, sabba sayojanakiyanti. And once upon a time, Sarvajna, who was a refuge for the needy, was living in the city of Savat, and a certain Bhikkhu said this Jatak. One of the sons of the caste who lived in Savat city heard the sermon of Sarvajna and became a monk in the order of Sarvajna. After that, the monks were warned. Of course, that's the way it is. It is different, etc., are multimodal. This Chula Sila name, this Madhyama Sila name, this Maha Sila name, this Pratimosha Samvara Sila name, this Indriya Samvara Sila name, this Apinama Parisuddhi Sila name, this Pratya Sannisrita Sila name, are said to be variants of Sila. At that time, that monk thought like this. This seal has many names. I will not be able to celebrate this alone. What are the benefits of Pravrajya for the one who is unable to fulfill the virtues? I will do meritorious deeds as a layman, and I will also protect my sons and daughters, he thought. Thinking like this, my lord, I will not be able to keep the virtues. What is the use of the Pravrajya for the one who cannot keep the virtues? I will undress. He said that he will take your robes. Acharya Upadhyay says to Matanaha who said that. However, they called the monk and went to the Damsabha Mandapam near the sage, saying that he would bow down to the Buddha at that time. Seeing the omniscient one, he said, Monks, on what matter did you bring the monks to be displeased? Lord, this monk will not be able to keep his austerities for me, said Patra and dug his robes. After that, we called the monk and told him, Bhikkhus, what is the reason why this monk was told so much? Only what can be protected can be protected. From now on you will not say anything like that. Monks, I know the affairs of this. What is the use of many seals to you if you send me like this? Is it possible to protect the triple seal? He commented. O Lord, I will be able. If that is the case, from now on guard the three portals of Kayadwara, Vadwara and Manodwara. He said that by not doing bad dharma through the physical door, by not doing bad things by the verbal door, by not doing bad things by the mental door, and not by laymen, but by keeping these three seals. With this much, the monk worshipped the All-Wise, saying, O Lord, I will preserve this three-way seal, Lord, good and humble-minded, and went away with doctor that monk knew by filling the threefold seal. The seal told to me by Acharya Upadhyaya is the same. I could not understand them because they did not pay for themselves. The Lord Buddha told me that since he was a freed Dharma king because he had paid 4 teeth, he contained this amount of silver in the gold itself. After a few days, Vidarshana said that the Almighty has certainly helped me. On hearing that news, the monks gathered in the Damsabha Mandapa said, Avatni, I will not be able to maintain the Asaval Mahana discipline. Saying that those who have become laymen, the sage established all the seals in 3 parts and grasped them and reached the fruition of Arhat. He called the Buddha Guna, saying that the omniscient ones are very wonderful. The all-knowing one has worked there, monks, and he has told what kind of story he will find in this Damsabhava, and he is going through a story called it. Vadra recounted the story of the past, saying that the sages of old received a large gold trunk and were unable to lift it. In the past, when a king named Brahmadatta was ruling the city of Varanasi, our great Bosatana was born in Karmaka Way in a village. One day, the Bodhisattva was cultivating a field in a certain remote village. In the past, One rich man of that village treasured a gold trunk, 4 cubits long, around the thigh and around, and made Kaluria. In that golden trunk, the Bodhi animal's plough sign was in the sign of the Bodhi animal, thinking that the Bodhi animal was one of the first group. He saw the root and covered it with soil. Sitting this much is for keeping the chickens, as I will treasure only this. I will use this alone in the agricultural industry. Around this time, he made 4 divisions, saying that he was going to do meritorious deeds. When we divided in this way, the mass of savannah seemed light to the great Bodhisattva. Our great Bodhisattva lifted the golden mass, went home, divided it into 4 sections, and said that he died and went to the next world as he had done the benedictions that had been given to him. In order to reach the Shama or Nirvana of the yogis, a creature whose mind is as pure as gold that has been burned as a means of avoiding suffering, and whose mind is as pure as the Bodhi party's doctrines called merits, will come in order to the destruction of all combinations. This is after finishing the sermon and reconciling the previous joints, he finished the Kanchanaskandha Jataka and said, at that time, he said to himself, if I am the king of Tiluguru Samyak Sambudhu, if I am the Karshaka Purusha who received the golden mass,